was happy. Everybody was back. But then it quickly became clear that everybody being back was actually an issue because nobody was actually ready for them to be back. But that's how it goes. We lose a game we definitely should have won. But it is what it is. On up, what is it? Onward and upward? Yeah, onward and upward. Let's ride, y'all. Okay, you already know we brought to you by Fly Dogs, man. Check them out. Fly Dogs with a Z. Flydogs. Or what is it? Hello at flydogs.us. Flydogs.us. Check them out. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. You know, they do their thing, man. Catering, big events, small events. They're all over the place. Check them out. Give them a chance. They cater. That's what it's all about right now. All beef, vegan, gluten-free options all over the place. 1 million hot dogs sold at least. Voted best in the state by People Magazine 2 years in a row. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You already know I am Gummy Bear. And our friend Robin is still sick. But he is on the up and up, so that is a positive. He's on the up and up. He's still walking around with his mask on, and it sounds not 100%, but he is on the up and up, so that's awesome. All right, you already know. This is A Mile High from a Cornfield Away. Father-son duo. We love sports. We love Denver sports. Tonight we are talking about the Denver Nuggets, who we just watched lose, of course, 110 to 108 to the Detroit Pistons, and we were at home. Such a sad state of affairs. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, please. Click the little button, you know, do all those special things. It really helps, and we do appreciate it. Let's try to make this quick, man. Obviously, the energy is down. Obviously, we lost. It's like, ugh. How do we even lose that game? We were so hyped to be back. You know, it was what it was, man. The starters were back. And like I said, it quickly became noticeable that, like, them coming back was probably the worst thing, honestly. Because we finally found a little groove after that last game, and I think we were all mentally prepared to, you know, have that same rotation as last game, and then, bow. All of a sudden, they show up, and Murray and Nikola are cleared. Now it changes everybody's mentality. Just boom. You know, just the whole mentality of everything changed. So, with that, kind of just, we're down, we're up, we're down, we're up. Then we were down. Then we were up. And then we lost by 2. There's a lot of different things to go over this game, but it is what it is. So, let's go. Bones was out. He was in, then he was out. Then he played, then he was really out. As he was still sick, didn't come back out at halftime. I thought he was doing okay. You know, Malone was definitely mad at him. Couple timeouts. Malone was not happy. But I thought he was doing pretty good, man. You know, for somebody who's sick and shouldn't even been playing at all, I thought he was doing pretty good. So, but he definitely did not come back. I believe he finished with 9 minutes and 2 points. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully he heals up. We play tomorrow night. I doubt he'll play. He didn't finish tonight, so, you know, with traveling and everything, I would assume he just stays home, gets better, and gets ready for Friday's game. But everybody else was back. Nikola looked like the MVP. Missed his triple-double, of course, by 1 rebound. Murray definitely struggled. He was rusty. He was just getting to get the rust off just to go back out and look super rusty again. So he only had 10 points, 8 assists, 1 rebound. We needed at least another, clearly 2 points from him, 3 points. But like there was a good, 5 to 7, 8 points in there that he should have had easily, and we didn't. Pope, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. I feel like he had a good game. It's just he plays his role. He does what he's supposed to do. He missed a couple shots. He did miss a couple 3-pointers tonight, but, for the majority of the season he's been on. So you got to just accept that and move on with it. I thought Gordon looked great. If we had more plays for him or we used him more, he could dominate, man. He's like unstoppable. He's so big and tough and strong down there. He could dominate. But, he had 17, 7, and 1. Plus 21, get him. He had a great game. Not really mad. The starters held it down. The bench was the issue. That was where the chemistry and the whole mindset got messed up. Brown and Highlands cannot play together. Like, if they do, they need to tell whoever's in charge needs to know who's in charge, man. Like, are you in charge or am I in charge? Who's running it? Because I feel like if they just establish who's running the floor, they will gel a lot better. They'll play more seamlessly. Just my thoughts on that. Malone chose to use his challenge tonight. He hasn't used the challenge in forever, it seems. And he used it like in the very beginning of the game on a play that was definitely a foul, unfortunately. And in this game, it ended up being that, there was only 100 other calls he could have used it on. And if that wasn't a bad enough challenge, the other side challenged the play as well. And they were challenging that somebody came down under Porter. I don't even remember now. They were challenging that Porter was not fouled, right? Was it Porter or was it Aaron Gordon? I don't know. Now I'm forgetting. Anyways, they challenged the play, and they ended up getting a flagrant. It was Aaron Gordon. Duh, there you go, because he missed the 3 shots. I'm being stupid. There you go. So Aaron Gordon shot a 3-pointer, got fouled. They challenged it, said it wasn't a foul. It got overturned and upgraded to a flagrant 1. Gordon takes 3 shots, misses all 3 shots. That's another story for another day. So it was interesting with the challenges tonight. It was definitely interesting with the challenges. Malone never uses his and chose the worst point to use his, and literally there was so many other horrible calls, man. The reffing has just been atrocious lately. Like, can the back-to-back MVP get some Joel Embiid calls? Like, if this dude could average 20 calls a game, can we at least average 10 to 15? Like, at least 10 to 15 free throws a game? Just Nikola, not the Nuggets, please. I know. Just Nikola, God, I hate how the reffing is just, this man is the back-to-back MVP. And y'all are literally letting people down there hang from his arms. He's always getting cut up, scarred up, bleeding, bruised. But no, it's not a foul. Nope, it didn't happen. He didn't foul. If they would call the game, his game, the way they do Nikola, he'd be unstoppable. Or, the way they do Embiid, he'd be unstoppable. Unstoppable. He'd average 50-point triple-doubles probably because he'd get 25 freaking free throws. God, just irks me so much. Anyways, horrible calls tonight, of course. And all that ended up making it a tough loss, like a game we shouldn't have lost, but it wasn't unexpected. I definitely would have thought we were going to win if Murray, Nikola, and Aaron Gordon didn't play. Okay, I definitely would have thought we would have won because, like I said, we figured that chemistry out. But then, man, I don't know. It was just so, everybody else who had already been there, you could tell in their heads they were already mentally prepared for one way. And then, boom, they were they didn't have their time to prepare for their roles all of a sudden. And it was just so rough. And by the time everybody settled back in and Nikola took over, it was just too late, man. And some bad calls at the end. Murray looked super rusty, but, I'm not mad at him for that in any way, shape, or form. I'd rather you be rusty now in November than in March. So it is what it is. Tough loss. Like I said, one rebound short of a triple-double. That's how it goes, of course. You could tell Bones makes a difference, especially at home. I feel like if he was out there and healthy, his energy alone, this wouldn't even been a close game. It's always, we're looking when him and Brown are out there together, they can't figure it out. But then when it's just Brown and no Bones, Bones ain't even in the game, Brown doesn't look good with the bench. He looks better with the starters. So, it's a tough position. It's a tough position to put him in, okay? I don't know the answer. I'm not the coach. But it's clear that there's a problem there. Not with them not liking each other or anything at all like that. They just don't gel together. Their games are too similar, and they can't be on the floor together, maximizing their skill set with both of them on the floor. At least not at this point yet. And Bones is, young career. MPJ. He looked better tonight. I did say that. I mean, his 3-pointer is still gone unless it's crunch time. But he had 18 and 8. You can't be mad about that at all. You cannot be mad about that at all. You can't. So it's you want him to do a little bit more, but at the end of the day, he didn't have a bad game. His defense was there. He was active. There was nothing that stuck out that I was freaking Michael Porter Jr. There was none of that. So I was happy about that. Obviously, Nikola was back. He just kind of fit in more. It was more seamless. He was getting easier shots. He was making shots. It is what it is. When Nikola's there, it's easier to play. I get it. We can't be mad at him for that. I just wish that to be a max contract, when these people aren't in, you got to step up. You weren't in last year, and he stepped up. So why shouldn't the same be asked, in the reverse? Anyway, so there's that. I guess tomorrow we play OKC. I expect us to lose, honestly. But that means we'll probably turn around and win by 20. But we had a long game tonight. No overtime, but just it was tough minutes. It was emotional minutes. Went down to the wire, and then we lost. So will we have the energy to come back tomorrow? Like, Nikola shouldn't be tired, honestly. Aaron Gordon shouldn't be tired. Murray definitely looked like he's tired. Like I said, he's still trying to recover from just getting back. This is only his, 15th game, something like that? I don't even know, He hadn't even played 20 games yet. So, we'll see. It's OKC. They're playing really good right now. Seems like a lot of people in the West are playing good right now, man. But we'll see. Maybe Nikola has a takeover game tomorrow, like one of those 40, 50-point games that he, randomly gives us every season. It'd be a good game for it. I don't want to lose to them. We definitely don't need to lose to them in the standings, man. We already, just with this loss tonight, let me see. Pretty sure we went from, tied to second down to, 5th or 6th, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we're 6th place right now, 10-7. The West is just all the way down to the Thunder, basically at the 12th spot. They're 7-10, and in reality, that's not that far behind. The Lakers 5-10, the Spurs 6-12, and the Rockets 3-14. But the Thunder on up, shoot, they're playing for the play-in with the Warriors. Get out of here, bruh. So the whole West is freaking scary. Every night a loss is up or down, a win is up or down. So we just got to keep stacking them and grinding them. We're not going to have a lot of time, as we have in other seasons, to just be losing games like this. This is a game that we needed. We need to stack this game and move on. We didn't need to lose this game. Like the New York game, we didn't need to lose that game. Now we got to go find 2 games that we should have maybe lost and make sure we win those just to make up. So it's a hassle. It's troublesome, when we just handle our business, take care of business. In the fourth quarter, we're a different team. And like I said, I get tonight, by the time we really start to figure it out in jail, it was almost too late. And down the stretch, Murray's handling the ball instead of Nikola Jokic, which really irks me right now. Murray's still not healthy all the way back. He was clearly exhausted tonight. Every other play, Nikola Jokic is running the ball up the court. He should have been running the ball up the court at the end of the night. Whatever. My opinion. Who am I, right? Other than that, I don't know. Like I said, we lost. We play tomorrow night. We need to win. Like, subscribe, and share. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share. Check us out. Things are coming along fast. We're growing pretty fast. Excuse me. Oh, man. I'm not sick. Don't look at me, engineer. That's everybody else in here. I'm not sick. I just was a little parched. I was parched. That was it. My throat a little dry. Nobody's sick over here, bro. Nobody's sick over here. Quarantining myself away from these people. Anyways, like I said, so join the conversation on Twitter, man. Like, subscribe, share. Check us out. Let's go Nuggets. We handled our business. As far as losing, we definitely did handle that properly, as they say. Right there until the end of the game, we just couldn't do it. So we were who we are. We always seem to play down to our competition. It is what it is, though. So let's see what we can do tomorrow. Other than that, man, y'all have a wonderful night. I'm Gummy Bear. We appreciate you guys. Shout out Serbia. Shout out the United States. Shout out Nebraska. Shout out Denver. Let's go out here. Let's get this win tomorrow night. That's all we can really ask for. Again, we're brought to you by Fly Docs. Like, subscribe, and share. Go ahead and let's get out of here, mama. Thank you, everyone, for paying attention. Thank you for signing on for a second. Give me a couple minutes of your night to hear about this horrible loss. Horrible loss, but it is what it is, man. You already know. Let's go Nuggets. Let's go Broncos. I don't want to hear no salty talk. We still Broncos forever. Okay? We there with the ups. We there with the downs. Let's go Avs. Holding it down. Looking real good right now. Let's go Avs. Shout out to everybody. Have a wonderful night. If we don't talk, we should talk tomorrow night. But if we don't talk tomorrow night, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Stay fly.